Good day, everyone, and welcome to my online course, Connecting to Your Light Energy and Distant Healing Teachings. So, if you're watching from my YouTube channel, know that I have not met the requirements to be able to remove ads from my videos. So, if you pay for YouTube Premium, you'll have the ads removed for you, as even for myself. I pay for it just to remove ads off of the videos I watch online. But if you're someone who doesn't do that, know that if you look in the details of my video, of this introduction video, you'll see links to my Facebook group page. Okay. And know that you can search on Facebook through the groups, type in Connecting to Your Light Energy and Distant Healing Teachings. Okay. And my page will appear, my group page. And you'll see on my wall they are titled in order to start with number one, and you're working your way through the videos. And I also have Google Drive links, okay, for each video, and you'll find that under the Facebook group videos. You'll see the link there. Okay, if something happens, you can still play it off my Google Drive. All right. So, what is my course about? Well, through my near-death experience and then connecting to the higher councils within the light, and eventually throughout the years after my near-death experience, I've worked my way up into connecting to the core of all that is. Okay, and I teach the connection to our main source of energy, what all energy comes from, the universes and everything within those spaces. Okay, we're going right up to the main source of all creation. And that is what I am connecting people with through these recordings. The first thing you're going to go through is learning how to connect with your light body, your soul energy, and its aliveness. All right. And when you go through the first couple steps, when you go through it, when you're learning presence, and I time you to start learning on not thinking and catching your thoughts to understand what it means to be present in the moment, I then guide you to feeling your light body of energy. I just want to share with people that I practiced every single day of feeling my light body of energy that I will guide you to through the recordings. And if you practice it every day, becoming present, and it made it a lot more fun when I could feel my inner body of light, and I would start moving my energy around within my physical body, being fully present in the moment, feeling my body of energy, and then shifting it from side to side within my human vessel. The more I did that each day, I eventually released myself from severe ADHD, where it was very severe all of my life, deeply suffering in my human thinking mind. So understand that if you practice that every day, eventually you can reach a state of pure presence. And that's where I live in today within my human vessel, is feeling my body of light energy and not being in a state of suffering within the human thinking mind anymore. I no longer live in that space. So that is just something for you to be aware of, okay? And you're going to go through more experiences of understanding grounding, and then I'm going to guide you to connecting to our main source of energy, all right? Then connect you to the angelic realm with angelic beings and understanding how they can assist you when you're healing yourself or sending healing to another person to amplify your own energy. Okay, I'll guide you through those experiences. And then towards the last video that you'll go through is really understanding distant healing and the practices of practicing of amplifying like a muscle in the side of your head. Okay, you exercise that muscle, and then you can instantly raise your vibration much faster when you exercise that muscle. All right. And again, I spent a lot of time pushing myself, practicing, okay, at the beginning. I learned all of this at the beginning after my near-death experience and having certain gifts and abilities come to me when I come back to my body. I went to a spiritualist church, and I didn't even know they existed before my NDE, and a fellow friend, she had shared that, it might be good for me to go and they can help me with my gifts and to grow with my gifts. So I went there for a full year, and I ended up having a weekend course. He was a divine energy healer, and he was an older gentleman, and he's been doing it for quite some time. And he came over to teach a course and understanding how to connect with our healing guide, and then connected us to the main source of energy. So that's where I got my start back in 2019, in April of 2019. And then I started growing with my gift and ability to see what the human eye can't see that's always around us. And I started working with those higher evolved beings, working my way up to higher councils within the pureness of divine light energy. So they have been my teachers since the summer of 2019. Okay. And I've been working with them pretty much every single day ever since, devoting my life into doing what it is that I am doing and teaching to you guys today. I want to share that, coming into this course and coming into the experiences that I'm going to guide you through, a person must be in a space where they deeply desire to want the unfoldings to happen for them through the guidance and how it is that I am guiding you to it. If you're in a space where you're just checking it out and you really don't care, you might not be in alignment for the unfoldings of how people have had beautiful experiences. And I've had different Reiki masters take my class and have new understandings that they didn't have before to add to their tool belt with everything they already knew before. Okay. And if you're someone who has no clue about any energy healing and you've never done anything, well, I started off at very basic, at the very beginning of understandings, and then work your way up. Okay. So the advanced, maybe Reiki or shaman healers, okay, you'll probably know the beginning stuff so that it was available for all people. And then as you move through the videos and go through the experiences, okay, I am going to guide everyone to higher understandings, to the eternal truth, to what is for our highest good here, so that we can all ascend from where our past generations never had the opportunity during those timelines to understand the truth to who we are within these human vessels. Okay? So I post all of my work and I do it through donations. All right. So I live my life through donations. And I just ask that as you go down, you'll see a link for a donation. And I do ask for $111 Canadian, and that is for the angelic number of aligning. Okay. That's why I picked 111. And if you're someone who cannot afford that, then please know whatever you choose, whatever you can afford, then know that that is totally fine with me. All right. Now, please have a pen and paper. If you're someone who has a book to journal and you write in a journal of some sort, use that for my program so you can jot things down and write things down as you go through it. And it's starting right now at this point. I'm going to give a few points on things, that we must follow for the highest outcome for your personal experiences, and then also assisting the light with the unfolding that will happen, okay, throughout these experiences. You must have these points written down for yourself so that you can take this information and then follow it for when you go into listening to my recordings. Okay, so if you look at the screen now, please have headphones if you have them. All right, because they will help you to immerse into the recordings and to eliminate outside distractions. All right, so it is very important to use headphones. The second point is, make this sacred time for you to go through my videos and experiences. So please don't have animals around, because they will feel the energy shift of the light coming into your space, and they typically will want to be around you and, wanting to feel everything that's going on. But then that takes you out of the present moment. It takes you out of alignment because now you're focusing on your animal. Okay. It does happen a lot. All right. So make sure there's no distractions around you while you're going through my recordings. The next point I need to share on is if you can do this at a time where you have an empty stomach, please do it on an empty stomach if you have the time where it does align for that, okay? Because when we eat a lot of food or eating food, our energy has to be focused at that moment, digesting the food. Plus, depending on what you're eating, if it's heavier foods, lower vibrational foods, okay, sitting in you, the energy it doesn't flow as easily, okay? So if you can do that, please be in a space, at least if you're going to eat something, then have a light meal, very light, very small, maybe smaller portions, while you're going through the session today. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it. And I look forward to connecting with each of you through my recorded class. And it's a blessing and an honor. And please feel free when you're done on my Facebook group page here, Connecting to Your Light Energy and Distant Healing Teachings group page. If you want to leave a testimonial, I do have a little post there where some people have left uh, written testimonials. And it's always an honor and a blessing to know with who I am connecting with out there as we all rise up together. All my love, I am Jeffrey Saunders with the Pureness of Light Energy. And I wish you a fantastic week, and bye for now.